Remember the pink sauce lady? She just lost everything by JAMARI. Yeah, I have not recorded a reaction in about 2 weeks, y'all. I've been gone. My bad. We back now, bruh. If y'all don't remember who this pink sauce lady is, she went viral some years ago for her super duper pink sauce. Apparently it was super delicious. She didn't reveal the recipe, but we do know one ingredient in it. It was milk. And when you got a sauce that you're trying to ship out to people, you got people buying your sauce and they gotta get delivered to them in an unrefrigerated method, you don't wanna have no milk off up in your recipe. Look up botulism if you don't know what that is. It's gonna give you a little more than a stomach ache. You understand what I'm saying? Now, at the time when, everything had happened, she ended up losing her little deal because of, the whole botulism shit. And now, apparently, she's officially lost everything. Because, she was trying to keep her little pink sauce stuff going. Apparently, it's all the way over with now. We finna sit here and listen to JAMARI talk about it. Without further ado, let's get it.
So a couple of years
I know the intro was a little long.
I made a few videos about a viral TikTok.
But I ain't been on here in a minute, goddammit.
Product called the pink sauce. This woman who went by Chef P was a private event caterer for various celebrities. And while messing around in the kitchen one day, she put together a concoction that went viral.
I wanted to try it too.
Color and how she poured it all over any type of food you can imagine.
The sauce has a unique taste, it tastes like its own thing. You can't really compare it.
It probably did taste good.
Else.
Now, immediately, people were curious about how this pink concoction tasted. So Chef P went right to trying to produce the sauce in-house, creating a website and selling it for $20 a pop, and then mailing it out without any sort of preservatives or temperature-controlled packaging right in.
And that's the problem. Again, her trying to turn that into her own little business, her little entrepreneurship, and shipping out the sauce, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Great idea, especially if you really that confident your sauce tastes that good. But bro, like they said, no natural preservatives off up in that thing, no refrigerated packaging. You know what I'm saying? No, you are sending people spoiled milk with other ingredients is what you're doing. Can't do that. Can't do that.
And then mailing it out without any sort of preservatives or temperature controlled packaging right in the middle of a brutally hot summer. Now keep in mind, at that time, the product did contain milk, which is obviously extremely perishable, and needless to say, most
look at that
rancid, and in some cases the bottles had even exploded.
Oh my god,
it being swollen, and I don't know if this is considered swollen or not, or if that's what the bottle is.
No, that's swole.
No ma'am, we're not trying this. Look at this, it stinks. Like,
bro, it's giving me shivers.
And so it was glaringly obvious that Chef P was not doing things the right way. This actually led to people being sent to the hospital after consuming her products.
She tried it directly?
Potentially because of botulism.
Look how light the pink is, bro. When you make that pink sauce fresh, it had like that hot pink. Hold on, 123. We'll come back to that. Let's see if we can get the right color. She was making it. It had like that, that hot pink to it. Look at that. Look how pink that is. And now you got it, bro, it's light pink right here. That's how you know. Oh, nah, bro.
Which is essentially when a ton of bacteria builds up in an enclosed space, and then obviously it is consumed. And that's not to even mention the fact that there were no gloves in sight, obviously no proper sanitation. She was pouring these things into like candle holders. It was really just a woman and her delusions being hyped up.
If she doing that at her own house, that's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, don't be doing it.
She starts getting all types of hate. And right off the bat, it was very clear that she was not the sharpest crayon in the 64 count box.
And I even remember, I don't know if they're gonna show it, but there was even a situation where a woman who had got the pink sauce, they had like brought them, what was it, Ellen DeGeneres? Was it Dr. Phil? They brought a woman on there with Chef P, and like the woman was complaining about the pink sauce and all the issues and stuff with it. And like, they was like on Chef P. It wasn't, I remember it was a black host now. I remember that. I think he was trying to side with the black lady. I think that's what they were doing there. Because he was literally on Chef P's side. Like, woman, maybe you shouldn't make a complaint and blah, blah. I hope he shows it.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
And this would actually start a long-running theme of this woman playing the victim and things.
Can't be that slow. He about to show it. This what it is right here. You can't be that slow. I don't sell medical products, so it don't have to be FDA approved. You are selling a product that is meant to be consumed by people. So it needs to be FDA approved before you can sell it. Lady, you could be sued for this.
This would only get much worse.
Yeah, this
Chef
dude
P
right
would
here.
make an appearance on some sort of bootleg daytime talk show with this dude Karamo.
First of all, I'm gonna give it up to you big time, because if I ever hear of a black woman that is creating her own business, big up, okay?
Thank you.
Because that is powerful. You know what I mean?
That's fire, but she did it wrong.
That tells you that you're not able to pursue these things, you're not able to do these things, so big up.
Now, from the start, I would say that Karamo had a very strong bias toward Chef P.
Bias as hell, on me.
Essentially throwing her bail at every single opportunity.
And let them know, hey, the shipment got damaged. We're aware of this. We will either refund you or send you a brand new bottle of pink sauce.
The shipment didn't get, I know I'm pausing a lot, y'all, I'm sorry. The shipment did not get damaged. The product was damaged when you made it because you put some goddamn milk in it and tried to ship it out with no preservative. I think I'm a broken record right now. I keep saying the same thing. I'm gonna just hit play.
Letting them know, like, hey, we care. And
You handled your business like a boss. She was like, I made a mistake, I'm gonna rectify it.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Let's all clap for
Sound
the
dumb.
woman after she damn near poisoned thousands of people. And so next they bring out this woman, Allie, who had made a
Her right here.
sauce. I mean, I guess they thought this would be like a big gotcha moment, as they painted her criticism from the start as online harassment.
I think she's one of the people that you said kept on with the harassment, right?
yes.
It's not
I mean,
harassment.
The pink sauce clown even cried.
Oh
before they
my
bring her on
God,
stage.
bro.
Like, oh,
Get
here
outta
comes the
here.
big bad bully. Here comes the boogeyman.
It's not bad. Definitely not worth $20 a bottle. But we support small businesses.
I know she ain't like
I don't know
that.
if she's fixing things or not. That's not my problem. Today,
And I don't think that's crazy to say that a sauce ain't worth $20 a bottle. God damn it. One of the most tried and true and well-beloved and popular sauces on the planet, big ketchup out here, costs like $2, $3 a bottle. An even more flavorful sauce, barbecue sauce, $3, $4 a bottle. You try to sell your pink sauce for 20, I don't think it's crazy to say, yeah, I don't think it's worth that. Ranch dressing, few dollars a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Mustard, if you like mustard. I like mustard. You know what I'm saying? A few dollars a bottle. Not even, depending on what brand you get. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Mayo. There's plenty of other sauces that only cost a couple dollars a bottle. So I don't think it's hating or crazy to say that I don't want to pay 20 bucks for your pink sauce.
when I went to go open it,
I don't know if McDonald's has bottled any of their signature mac sauce. I don't know if you could like just buy mac sauce like in the store, but I don't even think those bottles are 20 bucks. If they are, then I guess I'm wrong about that. But at least that would make sense. That's the Mickey D's mac sauce. And I know ain't nothing really too much special about the Mickey D's mac sauce, but it's the Mickey D's sauce. Buffalo Wild Wings, you can buy some of their sauces in stores. Are those bottles 20 bucks? I'm just saying.
something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten. There is a piece of glitter.
So when I was doing the review, there was just so many red flags that I saw in it, like the label. You know, when you make a USDA label, you have to put in batch numbers, because if something were to be recalled, you have to be able to trace it down to the salt and pepper that is in something.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
nothing was fabricated.
To be honest,
no
you're not
fabrication.
special. You're not special. Okay? So
And y'all clapped for
Once
that.
again, Chef P really just played the victim after she herself royally fucked up. This actually resulted in so much backlash that Karamo had to go back on his show and apologize.
But I want to tell you right now, I am sorry.
I never seen this part.
Period. That I gaslit you.
Now, following this drama,
Hold on, because I never seen this. Hold on, I want to hear it again. I never seen this update. I didn't know that he brought her back on the show and apologized to her, because on me, they brought her on there really just to embarrass her and get on her ass for making an honest review about this weak ass product, which probably isn't a weak product when it's freshly made. But if that's the case, I mean, I guess you can't, there's no way to really put the recipe out without somebody else doing exactly what she was trying to do. But I don't know, man. Maybe she should just kept this in house. Or, you know, do better. Use something else instead of milk. Don't put no milk in it. I know milk add flavor. Maybe send the sauce out the way, like without milk, and then have it be a main instruction like, yo, you got to add a little bit of milk to it. I don't know. Like, something better than sending botulism in a bottle.
Karamo had to go back on his show and apologize.
But shout out to him for
But I want to
apologizing.
tell you right now, I am sorry. Just point blank, period, that I gaslit you.
Now, following
I'm about to look up that whole interview later. I want to watch that.
Be rewarded for her bad behavior by this guy named Dave Hirschkopf, owner of Dave's Gourmet Sauces.
Oh
He would
my
actually
God.
take a chance and sign her to a 360 food deal to make her
Wow.
sauce legit. So they start bottling it at a legitimate distributor, and they get it on the shelves of every Walmart all around the country.
It ain't even pink.
Right around the time the pink sauce lady was really feeling herself, she felt like she had made it, and essentially like her life would be on easy mode from here on out.
Am I tripping? The sauce ain't even pink. That yellow ass sauce. Even if they did change the recipe up so it don't got milk and stuff in it, it ain't even pink no more. That kind of takes the whole little special shit away. Even if it tastes good, it's like, I don't know. I don't want your damn pink sauce. It ain't even pink. I don't know.
But when I say that karma hit this woman like a cement truck, I really do mean it. For starters, the sauce still did not have a consistent color.
Wow.
The only thing that was pink about it was
So that's
the
why it
label.
wasn't pink.
And people also still did not have favorable reviews when they tried the product.
Oh my God.
They saying it didn't even taste good.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right. I ain't got one. I want to see all that. Oh, hell no.
Hell no. It tastes like a chemical.
Oh, Kai tried it? And why do I feel like I vaguely remember seeing him try the pink sauce? Now that I think about it. This was some years ago, so I forgot all about it. But I feel like I remember seeing that now. Ugly.
And essentially, it was a bigger flop than the recent Snow White movie. Like outside of people buying it for a YouTube or TikTok review, this thing was dead on arrival, and almost immediately it went on clearance.
Hey, look at that.
And that's where the story takes a very
Clearance, stole it
interesting
away.
turn. I'm sure some of you watch Shark Tank and know that when someone goes in there and they don't really know how to operate their business, but the sharks actually think their product is decent, whoever invests in the company will likely become the majority shareholder.
There's only one answer to this. I have to hire you both so I can fire you.
Damn.
This is so horrible.
Because obviously in those situations, the shark has all the leverage. Because without them, the person who usually lacks the business knowledge will be nothing and their product will go nowhere. So the shark does all the legwork, they restructure the business, they fix their various
So
issues,
she go on
and
Shark
the
Tank? Is that what you're
investor
building up
reaps most of
to?
the profits and has ultimate jurisdiction over that product moving forward. That
Right.
is exactly what this guy Dave wanted to do with the pink sauce, was to essentially swoop in and save the day.
Why
Superman.
did Dave's Gourmet partner with Chef P? We saw the pink sauce go viral on TikTok along with everyone else. But with our 30 plus years of making sauces, we offered our expertise instead of criticism.
Okay.
Dave's Gourmet entered a partnership to help bring Chef P's vision safely to the consumer market.
Now, obviously, the end product was something that no one wanted to buy. I really think he miscalculated her reputation.
Right.
This is when Chef P goes right back into full defense mode, slandering Dave online and even posting a GoFundMe attempting to raise $100,000
Oh my
to keep her ass off
God.
the streets, claiming that my guy Dave lied to her, that he did not pay her what she was owed, and that he was not transparent about their sales numbers in regards to her sauce.
I gave
Wow.
my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied about everything they said in the beginning. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they didn't involve me in the creation of the product. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they took my ideas and tried to turn them into their own.
Your
I gave
recipe
my
was
recipe to
ass.
swindlers. Of course they lied to the media to make me look like a bad person. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they're trying to deteriorate my brand from their own mistakes.
Now Dave turns around and saw Chef P dragging his name through the virtual streets, and this guy came with the receipts to dunk on her head.
Uh-oh.
Basically, Dave had been giving her a cash advance to be nice. First on things like refunds from her original disaster of a product totaling over $30,000, which is completely understandable. Like, you want the product to now have a good reputation, you want to right those old wrongs, even
Right.
if you were not responsible. But then she was essentially on her hands and knees begging this guy for financial assistance on things like groceries, shopping trips, and even birthday parties. And
Wow.
once again, Dave would give her the cash to be taken from her royalties at a later time, which in this case would be like in the next quarter.
Okay.
And it seems like she was so dumb that she thought any and all expenses from her personal life could now be written off as a business expense.
So she thought that the money that he was giving her in advance, she wasn't gonna lose out. She wasn't losing out on no money. He was just fronting her the bread, and she was just, oh, thank you, and going to spend it. You thought that was your sugar daddy. No. And now you sitting here cooked. Now you're saying he owe you money.
Any and all expenses from her personal life could now be written off as a business expense. Like, oh, just charge it to my guy Dave, he's good for it. Like, if anything, he was being nice to her in this situation. And due to her own ignorance, once again, she played the victim.
Everyone was complaining because the sauce was like orange. Dave's Gourmet wasn't sharing information with me. Dave crossed me so much that I have no choice but to file suit. You're not supporting me by purchasing this.
Then to make matters even worse, she tried to invoice him for over $120,000 because she wanted $90 times the 1,400 hours for the time that she claimed she spent promoting the product.
Ooh, that chicken look good. I don't know about that sauce.
Guys, never was any of this laid out in the contract by any stretch of the imagination. It really seems like she just had a very basic royalty structure and nothing more. But it also seems like she thought she could live off this pink sauce money for the rest of her life.
Right.
I mean, obviously, the product was a total
$1.
I mean, honestly, if I was $7.78 out the pink sauce for dinner, like to throw on some wings or maybe some spaghetti, I'm getting up and leaving immediately, disowning them as a friend or a family member forever. And yet she still had the audacity to try and tell them that she would need a $1.5 million payment if they wanted to.
You might as well, she all about. I didn't even mean to pause. I meant to hover my finger over the button, but here we are. You might as well just release the recipe now at this point. Like, let us make our own pink sauce, you know, using the recipe that you originally made with at your home and see if it even tastes good. You know what I'm saying? It obviously don't taste good out the bottle. So let us make it ourselves with, you know what I'm saying, your recipe. And we're like, okay, but at least it do taste good when it's fresh.
Audacity to try and tell them that she would need a $1.5 million payment if they wanted to continue selling her pink sauce.
My royalty is supposed to be paid to me before any expenses. When I received my royalty for Q1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that
wasn't royalties.
Comfortable and
that was an advance.
I would have been hiring legal help. They make this bogus excuse as to why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that.
Yes, it does.
When Dave really decided to lay it all out there, and he claims that they gave her a total of $161,000 through their partnership, even giving her $14,000 after she was talking shit about them because she was crying about getting evicted and going homeless.
Oh my God.
Pink sauce, and you know, as we saw, it kind of looked like you were on the up and up. And unfortunately, you went live, I think the day before yesterday, with the GoFundMe saying that you are now facing eviction. You don't have food in your house. Your phone is off right now, so you're at a Starbucks just doing this interview.
Damn.
You don't have any money to your name.
And that's not to even mention that she almost immediately got a full body makeover the day that Dave's paycheck hit her bank account. I mean, it's almost as if she thought Dave and his company were gonna be like her new sugar daddy or some shit like that. When in all reality, he likely lost a ton of money to develop and
exactly. She ain't even think about that.
This is something he laughs about in the current day, as it was such a terrible decision.
However, I will be given entrepreneurial tips.
I mean, honestly, she's lucky that she does not have a defamation lawsuit waiting at her door.
Broccoli.
That my guy Dave did not try.
I mean, if it's like a ranchy sauce, like if it kind of tastes similar to ranch, or you know, is in that flavor profile, then maybe you do good on some broccoli. But get out of here.
That she does not have a defamation lawsuit waiting at her doorstep. That my guy Dave did not try to take her very last shekels. And even then, she has the audacity to try to go behind their back and make a new sauce that would come in a dry packet that the consumer had to mix on their own, while still calling it the pink sauce.
Okay. Now listen. She might have wanted to have done this in the first goddamn place. You take the stuff from the pink sauce, and then, you know, send it like, yo, you get this, and then you mix it with this stuff on it. You know, I ain't gonna tell you what's in the packet. I ain't gonna give y'all the full breakdown what's in the packet. It's still my secret recipe. But what I will tell you is to mix it with some milk and some whatever else, and then you'll get the exact pink sauce that I was making and trying to bottle up at first. This ain't even that bad of an idea, but you a day late and a dollar short with this one.
Now releasing the nasty brother of the pink sauce, the blue sauce.
All right, y'all, let me show y'all
what the
blue sauce. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
You thought you was smooth.
First we gonna need an activator, okay? So here, I'm adding in the blue seasoning, and then I was doing Holy Spirit, activate.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We don't care.
And even till this day, despite her product crashing and burning almost 2 years ago, she still is out here trying to convince people to buy her sauce. She still claims it will be bigger than ketchup one day, and she seems just as delusional about
bigger than
entire
ketchup
thing as she was from the start. In general, the pink sauce lady
sauce.
should serve as a good lesson to not go full force into something you know nothing about, especially when you are not willing to learn even after making multiple mistakes. And it's just so lame that she was always playing the victim when a literal child could understand how she was in the wrong.
You get a fucking deal, Dave's Gourmet. More black people, because I feel like our faith is snatched from us from when we
stop doing that, bruh.
Oh, don't tell it, don't report this on
it's not a black thing.
Be able to get food stamps, don't do this, and then you hide yourself. You get so used to taking the shortcut. Or
I mean, all this lady had to do
get
was
outta
stay
here.
in the celebrity chef lane, but instead she totally nukes her reputation in the food space and essentially just became a living meme, like a laughingstock online.
To be honest, you're not special.
But either way, I want to know what you guys think about
Should've
this.
took your own damn advice on that one.
You know, the other day I was just sitting at my computer thinking, whatever happened to that pink sauce lady?
Right.
And the reality was actually much funnier than I could have ever imagined. I mean, seriously,
that is
thinking
funny.
That you can just write off your lifestyle as a business
That's what you
expense
get.
on a company you do not own was really just beyond delusional. But y'all let me know what you guys think about down below in the comments.
Golly, bruh. Hey. Yeah, man, at the end of the day, she was out here tripping, bruh, with this goddamn pink sauce. She was out here trying to poison people. You know what I'm saying? She ain't do her research. You thought you could just take the sauce and, oh, this is delicious, I'm gonna bottle it up and send it out. You can't just do that. All right, it's a whole bunch of things you gotta look into. And you obviously ain't look into it and you messed up. You messed up. You know what I'm saying? And then you try to send the dry version out, and then you got the blue sauce. We don't want your products no more, Chef P. We don't want it. We don't want it. But hey, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into this video, bruh. I know this was a long one, bruh. I had a lot to say. Like I said, I ain't recorded a reaction video in a couple weeks at this point. So I guess I don't know. I'm just talkative on this one. That's just, hey, it is what it is. I ain't got no control over that. Make sure y'all show a lot of love to the video, like, share, and subscribe. Finna get back into this streaming and these content creation soon. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can either stay here on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, or both. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be coming soon. Show a lot of love to the video, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time we up out of this thing, it's boy Dairu signing out. Peace.